Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of JB Outdoors. Welcome to 2020. This is my first recorded and filmed video of 2020. So here's to a year of happiness and health for everybody. I wanted to recap on a few things that happened in my life in 2019. Obviously, before I started my YouTube channel, I wrote down 12 things that really impacted my life, and I am super happy to share these things. Obviously, there was hardship involved, so I stuck to the positive side of things and all the things that really impacted my life huge for 2019. We'll start with I finished my basement. That was a big project that I wanted to start and finish for 2019, and I finished that, so it was awesome. I got addicted to ice fishing. I actually just started ice fishing in 2019, and in about February or so. One huge thing for me, I quit my job of 13 years and started a career with an amazing company to work for. They've been really great for me. Impacted my life probably the most out of everything other than getting married and buying a house, but that was 2018. So I got to camp and fish more this year than I have in probably the last 10 years. Pretty much going out every weekend, multiple days after work. I pulled my boat to work and fished after work multiple days. Purchased my dream truck after driving what should have been scrapped a long time ago. I caught my personal best and my very first northern pike last year. That was a 34-inch. I didn't get a weight on it. I was way too excited, and the thing slithered right out of my hands right back into the water. So that was a really cool day. Finished my boat that Andy gave me as a wedding gift in 2018. That boat basically sat back behind my building for a while, and I never got to touch it because I was working 70 to 80 hours a week. Won a clay shoot. That was actually for Easter. We do an Easter shoot every year, the Saturday before Easter, and I finally won it. That's about the only time that I ever clay shoot, so I was pretty happy to win that one. I had my first wedding anniversary with my wife. I love you. Started my YouTube channel on September 20th of 2019 and ended the year off with reaching my goal of 300 subscribers, so thank you everyone. The other last thing was we bought a toy hauler. My brother and his wife and my wife and I bought a toy hauler together, that camper. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I really like that thing. That's been in my family for a long time, and we finally got our hands on it. So here's to 2020. Let's get that thing finished. And now that I've talked your ear off, let's see what I'm doing today. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of JB Outdoors. Here we have our big surprise of 2020. We're here at another piece of Andy's property, and had a nice soupy ride in on our four-wheelers. We both ride Polaris 570s, Sportsmans. And today we're just going to be cleaning up, and we're actually going to do our first night of camping here at the cabin. So I'm going to give you a little walk around or a tour, and see what you guys think. Well, here it is. Kind of on the fence of what we're going to call it. I think we're going to call it Insta cabin, because it's more or less, it was an old shed that Andy pretty much finished. We were here last weekend and none of this was done, and then all of a sudden all of this is done. So here we did final house siding, J-channel on each side, insulated the roof, and then now all that's hidden. He used the soundboard. It's already painted. It was from another job, so all of it's kind of repurposed. And then we have some old barn board as an accent, so it looks really cool. The total inside dimensions of this is 88 inches by 88 inches, so the outside dimensions are around 8 by 8 feet. So it's a little tight, but we're going to camp in here tonight. Eventually we're thinking about putting bunks on that side, and then we're thinking about putting a wood stove in here, but it's so small and we insulated it so well that we're going to run a nice little propane heater. And then I also put up carbon monoxide detector, so all the windows are able to open. If it gets too warm in here, we can open those, and then they also screen. So for the floor, Andy put down carpet squares like this that we have outside. Put it down first as a base layer to kind of help insulate it, and then had some leftover linoleum and put that down. So we'll be able to clean it out easy. Otherwise, it's a nice little cabin. I think we still have some roof work to do. Total of 40 degrees Fahrenheit today. We're just gonna do some work around here. This old platform that was in the place of this cabin, and we're going to cut this up and get it burnt today. I'm gonna keep it in that barrel to keep the nails and everything down. They pulled this out here with an old Ford tractor, but first they put down these 6x6 treated runners and cut a notch in them, and then Andy and I leveled this out last weekend. So it's been a really cool project. Really happy with it. Can't wait to camp some more out here. So they had to pull this thing all the way through the woods from pretty much the ride in. If you watch the beginning of the video, that's how we got in here. So had to get through even that real deep mud hole over there, but it used to be frozen. Luckily, Andy has an amazing father-in-law that helped him out and brought his tractor over and helped him pull it through the woods. So it's pretty interesting. I didn't get to see that. I wish I was here for it, but we had our family Christmas that day, so it worked out. Either way. We're gonna get our cooking fire started. My bushcraft friends probably won't like me too much on this one, but I'm gonna start this today. I have these nice little fire starters. We'll let this burn off before we cook on it, obviously. We're gonna let it burn down to a nice bed of coals. These are pretty nice, they're cheap. You can get your fire started quick with them.
That didn't take much.
Well, our fire's going. Nice. We're gonna go in and check on the heat. We put our little heater in here. We're just using a little sunflower heater on top of a propane tank. I've had it in here for about a half an hour now, and we're already at 70 degrees. I mean, this is a very small area for it to heat, but heated it up nice and quick. We insulated it well, and this will be a really nice little hunting shack or a little cabin that we can come to when the weather is terrible. So really cool, really nice view out in the middle of the woods. It's about a 100-acre parcel that we're on, so this is really neat. A little dark, but we have a little lantern that we're going to use for tonight. Fire's going pretty good. We'll let this burn down, and then we're gonna cook up some, I think we're gonna do a little fish fry. To give everyone a little idea of why we put this here, put it right in this spot. Andy's kind of tearing it down now. This is a camp that Andy and Austin, my younger brother Austin, built. His YouTube channel is called Augie's Outdoor Adventures. He's kind of working on a little bit of content right now to get started back up after some trademark stuff. But pretty cool little camp. It's probably kind of rotten. If you can see, a lot of this wood's about done for. So luckily the paracord still held after, what's it been, like 4 or 5 years?
Like
4 years? Not bad. So we're gonna tear it down, use this for firewood, and then maybe someday Austin will come back down. He doesn't live around here anymore, but he wants to build another shelter someday. So I think we're gonna try to do a little hike in the woods, but we're waiting for this fire to get going so we can cook some dinner while it's still light out. What are you doing? Well, we're walking through the woods, checking trail cams, going through a little creek. Just kind of enjoying the woods. We just got a little bit of snow that's melted off, and now everything is just soaked. So just checking out the woods. Haven't been here in a while, but miss this place a lot. Yeah, let's do it. Talk about Widowmaker. Right over the trail coming in. This is our old campsite right here. Everything is fallen down or grown in. I've been here in probably 6 months. Found a massive hornet's nest.
Did you say you wanted one?
No, I said if you don't want it, I'll take it.
No, I know. You said you wanted one.
Yeah, I think birds got in it already.
Yeah.
The bottom of it.
Bleep. It's a good one.
Somebody
Bleep.
got it,
Yeah.
and I'll pull down. I just don't want to fucking knock it once. I need to get my hand above here. Like, try to get as much branches.
You got your little saw out.
Fucking awesome.
Nice. That thing is massive. That's probably the biggest one I've seen in a while.
That's like a lamb. Hanging just like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dang,
You gotta get it out of here. Right. Without ripping it.
man.
Okay, let's check them out. Checking out trail cam number 2. Nice. Little doe. "15 seconds. That's what they hold for? Yeah, I could set it for longer, but little doe again. Might be a button buck. That tree right there. Two of them. That's Windy. 3 of them. Oh yeah. Button buck, doe. Callie's in the water. Come. Those are down. Is that her again? Windy? She was in the back. Oh. That's her. Sorry. She is big. And then big and old. Bleep. I didn't know that. Volume? Yeah. You can hear them when they talk to you. She's just making fun of you now.
I want to see something with horns. She's getting even closer.
That's pretty cool. That's really good quality footage too.
Yeah, it is. How many do we got? We'll find a good one.
Doing over there.
It,
Bleep. The whole tree stump.
dude, I'm barely rocking it to make it move like this.
Old
Yeah.
hunting shack.
It's like the crow's nest.
About half the height. It's pretty cool. You can see the snow.
Anything cool on there?
There was a doe standing there and it was snowing. She was just looking around.
Covered in snow.
Nice. Like a 6.
Nice. Yeah.
Could say
8.
6, 8.
Let's watch it again.
Yeah, I want to see it.
What's that? Right there. Bleep. Bleep, bleep.
Dude, it could be.
Wow. Alright, so tonight for dinner, we're going to do some bluegill and crappie fillets. Hopefully you can see that. Bag. I had them frozen in water, so I'm going to get that drained. And we're using Andy's red fish breading. So we'll use that. Put it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and get it shaken up. Our oil is on the fire and heating up right now. So it's in our cast iron skillet, and we're gonna get that cooking. All right, so I got my fish fillets drained out. I'm going to put some of the breading in. Oh. I'll start to put some fillets in. Probably run with that. Just shaking up. I don't know, we'll see if our oil is hot enough, and then we'll maybe start our first batch. Feel? Nope. Take 3. We'll get another batch going while this cooks. 4 minutes, I got a timer going. Okay.
Bleep. figure out how to do the bleep out, like actual beeping. Beep. Timer's up. Bleep. Bleep. Dude, shut that bleep off. Seriously, Austin.
Got any salt?
Yep.
Lowry's?
I got salt and pepper. I don't have Lowry's salt.
We caught these last year.
Last year on the ice. It's about time we ate them.
Where at?
Ah,
Where'd these ones come from?
Our favorite lake.
I can't tell you.
Secret spot. We're gonna get another batch on. Today we're cooking on a 14-inch Lodge cast iron skillet, and the tripod is one that we found at a garage sale for $10 using canola oil. Some people use vegetable oil. Doesn't really matter to me. Only issue we're having now is the height between the fire and the pan to keep the oil at the right temperature.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty excited about this. There's another one hiding in there. Might have said it before, but I'm using Andy's red seasoning breading. Probably my favorite for a fish.
It's not mine.
No, what's your favorite?
I didn't make it.
What's your favorite?
Andy's red. You got the yellow. Oh, you do have the red.
That's what I just said. Well, we've got one batch cooking right now, and just finished one batch. So, of course, I can't wait. I gotta try some. Nice crispy, probably bluegill. That's good. We caught this probably in February 2019, February, March. Really good. I can't wait for the rest of them. Cheers. Our last batch is cooking now. Nice and crispy.
Yum.
Really good. That is my favorite seasoning to use. We're gonna get these cooked up and then probably just hang out around the fire. So again, this is what we did the fish with. It's fish breading. A lot of people do it with chicken or anything like that. Comment down below, what do you guys like to use? What's your favorite fish breading or anything that you'd like to fry in? I'd like to know. So I've pretty much been using my battery box since I got here today. And I kind of wanted to see how bright this light is. And so did Andy. So, cool.
That's nice.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
shining across the woods. Pretty decent for a little 12-volt light. I mean, I think it looks a lot brighter in person than it does on the camera, but not bad.
Cut.
So we're on a recovery mission. Andy's wife took out his four-wheeler to come out here, and apparently it's gotten so soupy that it's pretty bad. So we're gonna go see where she's at and try to pull her out. I don't know if I can record this, and
I think I'm stuck.
okay. What are you doing? We got all set up in here to sleep. Got our heater running. It's currently a little over maybe 55 degrees. It's climbing pretty fast. We just got in here, and we're gonna hunker down for the night. We got our carbon monoxide detector just to be safe. Our lantern. We'll probably shut off here shortly and just chill out. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Eat them, bro.
Gonna make it, so we're gonna keep him. I don't want to let a dying fish go.
Nope.
There he is. Let's get him strung up. We'll bring him home. All right, let's try it again.
Well, good morning, everyone. Made it through the night, no problem. Dealing with some like ice rain, like sleet type stuff, but I wanted to show you outside temperature is right around 31, 32 degrees. So we're right at freezing, and we didn't run the heater last night other than when we first went to bed. So I'll show you, bring you along on the inside, show you that. We still haven't ran the heater since last night when we first went to sleep. Let's see, it's kind of dark in here still. It's a little under 50 degrees, so super happy with that it's still this warm out. So or warm in here. Well, everyone, we're about wrapped up here. I got all of our bedding and stuff cleaned up, so we're gonna get packed up and head home and get back to life as we know it. We had our coffee, no breakfast this morning, but we're gonna get packed up and head home. We had a little adventure last night that I couldn't really film because it was such a sloppy mess. I kind of had to get a lot of this mud off my four-wheeler. The front of it was caked completely. We got stuck trying to pull another four-wheeler out last night that got off trail a little bit, kind of went towards the worst part of the field. So luckily Andy had his old Yamaha 250 bear tracker. Barry saved the day. I can't believe it, but the little two-wheel drive four-wheeler helped pull us out, so it was awesome. If you guys like to see little teasers and things like that, follow me on Instagram at JEB Outdoors, Jeb Outdoors. I post teasers of kind of what I'm doing over the weekend or what I'm doing, and that kind of gives you an idea of the video that I'm doing next. So it's always good. And I'm also on Facebook, so follow me on Facebook as well at Jeb Outdoors. And again, I'm Justin with JB Outdoors, and we'll see you on the next one.